What's up, everyone? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the DTC Precision Pro EA, our fully automated MetaTrader 5 bot that trades the ICT Venom Model strategy with some of our own strategy and risk management features. Now, this isn't just another bot that claims to be profitable. This EA is built from the ground up to execute a specific ICT concept, the balanced price range, with precision. It handles everything: session timing, range calculation, sweep detection, BPR formation, entry, stop loss, take profit, and risk management. All automated. In this tutorial, I'll show you exactly how the strategy works, walk you through real-life trades, explain every setting, and give you tips on how to get the best results. And by the way, we're launching this bot right now with a 35% discount for the first 3 days. I'll give you the code at the end. Let's get into it. The first thing the bot does when a session starts is calculate the pre-session range. It looks back 90 minutes, this is configurable, and finds the highest high and the lowest low. These become our range high and range low. Think of these as the liquidity levels that smart money is targeting. Once the session is active, the bot watches for price to break above the range high or below the range low. When this happens, it means liquidity has been swept. Stop losses have been taken out. The bot marks this with an arrow on the chart and updates the panel. Now here's the key part. If the high was swept, the bot looks for a sell setup. If the low was swept, it looks for a buy setup. This is classic ICT, liquidity grab followed by reversal. After the sweep, the bot tracks fair value gaps. When a bullish FVG and a bearish FVG overlap, that overlap zone is the BPR, the balanced price range. This is our entry zone. For a bearish BPR after a high sweep, the bullish FVG forms first, then the bearish FVG overlaps it. For a bullish BPR after a low sweep, it's the opposite. Bearish FVG first, then bullish overlaps. The bot waits for price to retrace back into the BPR zone. The moment price touches that zone, on any tick, not just bar close, the trade fires immediately. Stop loss goes at the sweep price, and take profit goes at the opposite end of the range in dynamic mode. Once the trade is placed, the SL and TP are set directly on the broker. The panel shows you the live P/L in both pips and dollars. When the trade closes, the result is recorded. The bot allows one trade per direction per session, so you could have both a buy and a sell in the same session. Let's look at a real trade. This is a sell trade on Ethereum during the London session. Let me walk you through everything you see on screen. First, the range. The bot calculated the pre-session range with a high of 2005.08 and a low of 1989.81. You can see these as the red and green horizontal lines. Price swept the range high at 2005.50. You can see the red arrow marking where that happened. The panel confirms it. Sweep shows high with a check mark. After the sweep, a bearish BPR formed between 2003.49 and 2003.48. When price retraced back up to that level, the bot fired the sell immediately. Look at the trade details. Entry at 2003.49, stop loss at 2005.50, which is the sweep price. Take profit at 1989.81, which is the range low. That gives us a risk to reward of 1 to 6.8. Beautiful. And if you look at the experts tab at the bottom, you can see every step the bot took. Sweep detected, BPR formed, sell entry triggered, lot size 100, trade executed successfully. Everything is logged. Now about the lot size. The 2% risk calculation actually required more than 100 lots, but we have a max lot size safety filter set to 100, so the bot capped it there. You can adjust this limit in the settings based on your broker. Here's a buy trade on Bitcoin, also during the London session. Same logic, opposite direction. The range low was swept. You can see the green arrow down here. After the sweep, a bullish BPR formed between 66,570 and 66,565. Price came back down to that zone, and the bot entered a buy at 66,568.64. The Experts tab shows the full sequence. Bullish BPR detected. Buy entry triggered, executing DTC Precision Pro buy, lot size 25.24, entry price, SL, TP, R to R of 1 to 3.2 in dynamic mode, and trade executed successfully. Now let me prove that the risk calculation works perfectly. This is a $100,000 demo account with 2% risk per trade, so the target risk is $2,000. When I hover over the stop loss on the chart, it shows $1,911.42. That's 1.91% of the account, almost exactly 2%. The tiny difference is because the entry filled at 66,568.64 instead of the exact BPR level of 66,570.01. And hovering over the take profit shows $6,271.64 potential reward. Divide that by the risk. 6,271 divided by 1,911 gives us 3.28, which confirms the 1 to 3.2 R to R the bot displayed. The math checks out. Not every setup leads to a trade. In this screenshot, you can see a BPR has formed. The panel says BPR, buy pending, and the blue dotted lines mark the zone on the chart. But price hasn't come back to it yet, so there's no trade. The bot just waits. If price never retraces to the zone during the session, no trade is taken. That's by design. No setup, no trade. The bot has an info panel right on the chart. In compact mode, which is the default, you get all the essentials. The EA name, which session is active, whether trend filter is on or off, which TP mode you're using, the current spread, the range high and low, sweep status, BPR status, and if there's an active trade, you'll see the entry, SL, TP, R to R, and live P/L. Switch to full mode and you get 2 extra sections. The details section shows your BPR type, the BPR window in bars, your minimum R to R setting, and how many FVGs have been detected. The stats section tracks your trades, win rate, and net R for the session. Starting with risk management. Lot size mode lets you choose between risk percent or fixed lot. With risk percent, the bot calculates the exact lot size based on your account balance, the risk percentage you set, and the distance from entry to stop loss. Default is 2%. Fixed lot size is for when you want to set a specific lot size for every trade. Max lot size acts as a safety cap. If the calculated lot exceeds this, it gets capped. We saw that in the ETH trade. Max spread sets the maximum spread in pips for entries. If spread is too wide, the bot waits instead of entering. It keeps the BPR pending until spread improves. Min risk reward sets the minimum R to R required. If the BPR forms but the R to R doesn't meet your minimum, the entry is rejected. Trading hours. You get 3 sessions, each with its own name, start time and end time. Default is London 3 to 5, New York 8 to 10, and Asian 21 to 23, all in Eastern Standard Time. You can enable or disable each session individually. The time zone setting handles daylight saving time automatically for US, Europe, and Australia. So if you set Eastern Standard Time, the bot will correctly adjust when daylight saving time kicks in. Range minutes sets how far back to look for the pre-session range. Default is 90 minutes. Increase this for wider ranges, decrease for tighter ranges. BPR type. Any means both FVGs just need to overlap. Unmitigated is stricter. The first FVG can't be touched before the second one forms. Use unmitigated for higher quality setups. BPR window sets how many bars after the sweep the bot will look for a BPR. Default is 15. If no BPR forms within this window, the sweep is effectively ignored. 3 TP modes. Dynamic sets TP at the opposite end of the range. This often gives the best R to R. Fixed RR lets you set a specific ratio like 2 or 3. And fixed RR from TP keeps the dynamic TP level, but tightens the stop loss to achieve your desired ratio. Use this one carefully since tighter stops mean higher chance of getting stopped out. The trend filter is off by default. When you enable it, the bot uses a moving average, EMA or SMA, your choice of period, and only takes buys above the MA and sells below it. Good for filtering out counter-trend entries. 3 safety features. Max daily loss stops all trading when your daily loss hits a threshold, either percentage or fixed amount. News filter uses the MQL5 economic calendar to block entries around high-impact news events. And weekend close automatically closes all positions before Friday's market close. Visuals. Dark or light color scheme, compact or full panel mode, and toggles for showing FVG boxes, range lines, BPR zone, SL/TP lines, and sweep arrows. Customize it however you like. Quick note about the Experts tab. This is your window into what the bot is thinking. Every decision gets logged here. You'll see session start, range calculation, sweep detection with the exact price and time, BPR formation with the zone levels, entry execution with lot size and all trade parameters, and the final confirmation that the trade was placed. If a trade gets rejected, you'll see why. RR too low, spread too high, or trend not aligned. Super useful for understanding what's happening and troubleshooting. A few tips to get the most out of this bot. First, always start on demo. Get comfortable with how the bot behaves with your broker's spreads and execution before risking real money. Start with 1 to 2% risk per trade. For sessions, London and New York tend to give the cleanest sweeps because of higher volume. Asian can work on some pairs, but you might get more false sweeps. Start with one session and expand from there. Set your max spread filter properly. For major Forex pairs, 3 to 5 pips. For gold, 20 to 30 pips. For crypto, it can be much wider. Adjust based on your broker. The bot will wait for spread to improve rather than skipping the setup entirely. You can run this on multiple pairs at the same time. Each instance is completely independent. Its own session tracking, its own range, its own trades. The magic number keeps everything separated. And quick reminder, if you're watching this between April 1st and 3rd, you can get 35% off the launch price. I'll give you the discount code right now. That's the DTC Precision Pro EA. Everything you need is automated. The strategy logic, the risk management, the entry execution, all of it. Just set your parameters, attach it to the chart, and let it work. Now, as I promised, we're second launch discount for the DTC Precision Pro EA with a 35% launch discount. This is only available from April 1st to April 3rd. Use the code PRECISION at checkout to get 35% off. The link to get the bot is in the description below. And one more thing. We share live results from this bot, trade screenshots, performance updates, and also share the latest discount codes and offers in our public Telegram channel. If you want to see how this bot performs in real time before you buy, or if you want to stay updated on future deals, join the Telegram. Link is in the description. If you have any questions about the bot or the strategy, drop them in the comments. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our results videos and future updates. I'll see you in the next one.